Here we go, guys. It is Dargan back with some Dokkan Battle, and today TGIF because it's Friday, and with Friday coming around, that means that we have the new Extreme Z battle for the EZA Future Trunks. Now, I think mine only has one dupe in it. I'd have to check that out, but I'm going to start today with at least going 1 through 10, levels 1 through 10. Then later on I'll do 11 through 20 and 21 through 30 until we finish. I know, if I go here to the information, I know it's weak to Exploding Rage and Physical, which I'm glad that I was able to pull the Beerus when he came out. So let's see how good this dude looks. So obviously, you know, 140 max super level 15. I'm thinking later on I'm going to do a beginner's video kind of explaining how Dokkan Battle works for anybody who's new to Dokkan Battle. If you've seen other Dokkan tubers and like other people, then you would know how this works. But for those who don't really know what this is and are new to this app, like one of my friends is, and he'd like me to go into more details, I'll throw out a beginner's video / tutorial later on today. But so we'll go here and we'll see what the Super Saiyan Trunks Future, the INT one, that his leader skill will now be Super Class Key +3 attack and HP attack and defense 100%. Nothing to write home about, but we're always interested in their passives and their super attacks. And his super attack is now going to be immense damage to enemy, greatly lowering defense, raising super class allies attacks by 30% for one turn. That's pretty good. That's a nice little support ability. But his passive skill has always been the nuking type, and now it's going to be even more of a buff, I guess you could say, because he's going to have attack and defense plus 20% per key spear obtained, especially since he's going to change random key spears excluding instant strength to rainbow key spears when there's a Realm of Gods category enemy, and he gets attacks effective against all types with 7 or more key spears obtained, so that's even crazier. So we're going to start it off first. Like I said, I'm glad I pulled the Beerus, so let me see if I can find me a Beerus. It's Exploding Rage. I haven't seen where the new category is yet, so forgive me if it takes a bit for me to find it. I hardly ever use Exploding Rage. Okay, so we have Broly's on here. Okay. I haven't gotten caught up with, you know, the whole Exploding Rage category and who's in it and who's not. So I'll just build it as we go along. Oh, look, there's Kale too. I'm gonna keep it straight physical since he is, you know, an int, and I want to keep it, you know, with type advantage. But I guess just to be on the safe side, I'll throw in, I guess, this Bardock. But yeah, this is what our team's gonna look like, and we shouldn't have a problem with it. At least not the first 10 levels. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble with it either in the later stages too, considering that we have Beerus. I probably should have put Whis on here so he would have teamed up better with Beerus, but you know, live and learn. Maybe I'll do it on the next one. Maybe I'll change up the team before this next run. So we're gonna start off with 1 through 10. I didn't get to get the exact super attack I wanted off of everybody, but hey, at least the big guns where he would have hit it off. So we got Beerus going first. I love this Beerus, man. Even though I have no dupes in him, he's still really powerful, and it's just crazy how much he's changed from the other Dokkan Fest Beerus, especially after he got his EZA, and how much he differs from the rest of them. But they're just so strong. It's crazy, and I know that Whis won't get the Exploding Rage, but he will get Realm of Gods. I do like to go by acquired cards. I don't know, it's easier for me. Some people don't do it like that, but let's go to the next one. Stage 2, Stage 1. The first 10 levels will be super easy, so I shouldn't have any trouble with any of them. You always want to get hit first, and unfortunately I did not get the super attack with Beerus, and that's unfortunate. Especially since it was a friend Beerus with a dupe. Definitely stronger than mine, which has no dupes, but I'm pretty sure Broly will take care of him anyway. I believe my Broly has 2 dupes, if I'm not mistaken, and I do have them, you know, souped up with additionals and see, just quick. First 10 levels should go by quick. If I have enough time, maybe I'll throw out level up to level 15. Maybe just do half now and half later for another video. I'm running on limited time. I don't really have. I have like about less than an hour to finish this. So maybe if I can get to level 15, then I'll go that far. But if not, my plan is to stop at level 10. So yeah, here we go again. I think I'll just throw KO first, since Dragon Ball Super Broly we would take care of him no problem. So now we're going again on to level 3. No problem. You know, she gets her additional, obviously. It's kind of the reason why I'm using her now, just for the additional. I know she ain't the best unit, but with her EZA coming around in a few months, you know, hey, at least I have her ready, willing, and able to go. And then I do follow JP, and I follow the people that have been like reporting on it, and I know the EZA is coming around for Tech Goku, Tech Super Saiyan Goku, and the only thing we have to wait for at this point are the Dokkan awakenings for, well, I think it's Dokkan and EZAs for the INT Frieza and the Agility Cooler. And with the 5-year anniversary coming around, we should be getting LR Zamasu Goku back, which I am ready for, like, been waiting. And yeah, maybe later on I'll also do like a box showcase so you can see how far I've come in these past 5 years. You know, you're not gonna see like everything rainbow, because you know sometimes my luck doesn't turn out that way. Some old units I don't even have rainbowed because I never pulled dupes, like in Trunks. I don't have them rainbowed. I may have been around since the beginning, but I have not pulled them so many times. I have never Baba'd an SSR, but early on, before EZAs were a thing, and before the potential system was a thing, I was getting, you know, dupes of other cards, but I would feed them into super attacks, because back before EZAs and back before the hidden potential system, you know, you would have to get 10 copies of one card just to get them to SA10, and it was super hard to get 10 copies, man. You were lucky to get one and you were happy with it. But nowadays it's like getting them to SA10 isn't the problem, especially with all the farmable units, free to play units, all that stuff. It's just nothing compared to how it was when this game first started. And I think the Dokkan, I guess you could say Dokkan gods, whatever, but you know, Bandai Nakatsuki, for actually implementing EZAs and taking old units like this Trunks and a bunch of other like characters like Strength Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and making them viable again, especially that full power Frieza the full power Frieza, can't talk to me, the full power Frieza physical one that I have rainbowed and EZA'd. So you know, that also helps. I tried to did that fall? No, that didn't fall the way I wanted. Trying to do this as fast as I can, get through it as quickly as possible since I'm on a time crunch here. But yeah, later on maybe expect a video for any beginners out there who aren't familiar with this game. For a small tutorial, yeah, I know there's a lot of people who have probably done tutorials in the past, but you know, they've been doing this for years, and maybe their videos are like too far back and you don't want to search. You can just come to this channel and it'll be one of my first videos, and since I'm new, you can see it right off the bat. So we're just breezing through this. It's never really, EZAs have never really been a challenge ever since.
All right, let's do this.
I think the last one I actually had trouble with, which actually wasn't too long ago, was, I believe, Agility Rose. I did his EZA just for the stones, because I actually have never pulled AGL Rose. In all these years, I have never pulled him. Not one copy. I pulled the strength version. I did not pull the AGL version, but I did do his EZA just in case, you know, I ever do pull them sometime around, and sometimes they could just randomly make a comeback or something, you know. You know, everybody's waiting for the 5th anniversary, as am I, and this is a nice way to get, you know, 30 free stones in a way. Been building up some stones, you know, getting ready for the 5th anniversary. I won't have like 1,000 stones, which I really wish I could have, and I probably would have had I not spent my stones along the way, but you know, what are you gonna do? You kind of want like some of the really good units that were coming around. You couldn't resist temptation, and yeah, how is who can resist? So as we keep going through here, You know, I'm kind of just making my way through it like nothing. That's, you know, the first 10 levels is nothing. Even up to 15, it should still be like nothing. You can probably do it with your eyes closed. I didn't get the, you know, the rotation I wanted and things like that, but I do have other ways to do this. You know, I have, you know, the Brolys, Kale, I have Whis over here. You know, you don't have to get Broly all the way up to the full 12 key super, especially since he gets key after, I think, getting 8 key, he gives himself 4 key, so it's an automatic super. That's one thing I like about him. And, well, I know Kale isn't the best unit around. She is good for what we need. She's on Exploding Rage, she gets the boost, she can throw off super attacks pretty easy, and is pretty much almost a guaranteed additional super attack. It's not guaranteed, it's just an almost, because you hardly ever see her just hit the additional without it being super. So now we're here at level 9. I think I got time. I probably will make it to level 15. So this video will probably be all the way up to level 15. And very, very poor setup in terms of key. That didn't fall the way I wanted to, so fortunately only Kale is going to hit Trunks. Maybe later on I'll also throw up a video of, you know, box. Well, I think I already said it, but yeah, box showcase. But I mean, hey, if any of y'all are hyped for the 5th anniversary, or what y'all hoping to pull, you know, you can put your comments down below. And, you know, are you hoping for blue Gogeta? Are you hoping for a blue Vegito? Maybe dupes of other LRs? Because I know personally I want a dupe of LR Gohan. You know, when him and Cell first came around, I was actually able to pull both of them. But I pulled Cell first. I pulled Cell on my very first multi on his banner, and it took me a while to actually pull Gohan, and it was such a massive like letdown that I was just like, I really wanted Gohan, because Gohan is one of my favorite DBZ characters, and I was able to get him way later, but I did manage to get him. And I've never gotten dupes of LRs in their initial banner, save for LR INT Vegito. That was actually the only summon I've ever done in my 5 years that I have pulled a dupe of a featured LR unit. And I was able to, he's actually, I think he's still at 1 dupe to this day. You know, it's not the most ideal thing, but hey, I'll take what I can get. I'm not greedy. You know, if they give me a dupe, awesome. If they don't, hey. But yeah, I'm hoping to get, you know, both blue Vegito and Gogeta. I'm gonna go first for Gogeta, and I will put up those summoning videos on my YouTube channel, just so you can, you know, compare my luck to yours, or at least maybe make yourself feel better if you don't pull them, and maybe I won't pull them either, you know. But you know, we're maybe about 2 weeks away at this point from the 5-year anniversary, and everybody is hyped, everybody is ready, everybody is saving up those stones. And maybe some people aren't, because they're summoning for LR Nappa and Vegeta, but I'm not one of those people. So we went through level 10. Took a good while, but let me just go to level 15, finish this off. We're close, you know. We're almost close to finishing, at least halfway through it. Later on, I'll put the other half of this video. So, yeah, I mean, the hype is real. You know, if y'all want to see some things like on this channel in terms of Dokkan Battle, let me know. I mean, I'm probably going to be running, I'll just run events, maybe throw some explanations here and then. I'm not sure about doing news, like how some other Dokkan channels always report on stuff on JP, or how stuff's coming to global and stuff like that. I don't know if I would report on the news, because everybody reports on the news, and I mean, yeah, technically everybody does these videos too, but you know, it's just a matter of if I'd like to or not. If you want to see the new news breakdowns or something, and yeah, I could do it, but I mean, it's just really hard for me because I'd have to do it all from my phone. I don't really have any recording equipment to like screen mirror.
Let's do this.
And show you like the websites or Dokkan wikis or anything like that. I'm just pretty limited to what I have right now, and I'm trying to make whatever I have work. And what I have is a phone. That's pretty much all I got. I know I'm not talking much about this event because it's like you can, if Dokkan Battle had an auto feature, that's pretty much how I'd be running it right now, on an auto feature. Like the way Legends has like an auto clear or the way 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross has an auto clear. You can spin the ticket and it'll clear it for you and you're done. And I kind of wish Dokkan would implement that, but it's not like a big necessity because Dokkan is a lot of grinding, just like every other gacha game. You know, there's a lot of grinding involved. But I've always kind of wondered if they would ever implement an auto feature, like they do in Legends, where you can put it on auto and the game will play for you, or on Grand Cross. It wouldn't make the game. It's not like a necessity for the game, but it probably would make it easier for some people who don't really just want to stare at the screen the whole time. They could just put it down, and it can play for them. You know, it can be a real AFK type of deal. And I've always wanted that, but I'm not complaining. I kind of like the grind sometimes. There's some grinds, like the LR grinds, like the LR Krillin grind, getting those 777 medals just to get them into an LR status. That's a little annoying, but you know, sometimes they have to like pad out, you know, stuff for in between everything else. I mean, could you imagine if, like, in the very first week, it's usually how it goes. So in the very first week, these events drop without an LR Prime Battle event, like in the anniversary stuff like that, like, and you're pretty much left for 3 whole weeks not doing anything else because the events go by so quickly. Story events, Dokkan events, yeah, they take grinding and stuff, but the Prime Battle is really where you take all your time in. It's probably one of the longest things you have to do, and you know, it's pretty time consuming sometimes. This is one of those rare instances where it glitches and she did not get her additional super. That's kind of a first sometimes for me. I never really use her, so I never really know how many times she does or doesn't do it. My, you know, memory isn't the greatest when it comes down to it. You know, taking these super attacks, basically getting hit for nothing compared to like what our health is and everything. I mean, some of these units are just so OP, man. Like like this Whis, he is so crazy that he can just dodge and build up his defense with such how can you say speed, because he dodges pretty much anything with his high chance to dodge. It's like, and then if I had a dupe, obviously I'd be putting dodges into him. But maybe I can put dodges into him once the equipment rolls around. I haven't been looking too much into the equipment. I've seen people like talk about the equipment, and I've been meaning to catch up on it because I am a global main. That's one thing you always need to know. I am a global main. I do follow JP, but I don't have a JP account. At one time I did get offered a JP account and actually did pick it up, but I was never able to implement the JP Dokkan onto my phone. So I never got around to using that JP account. I just gave it back to the person who gave it to me. It was like a giveaway. And I just gave it back to the person who gave me it in the first place. So, you know, we're here. I've been rambling so much, I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, okay, I'm already at 15. So this will be the last one I run for right now. Later on, I will upload the second part of this video where I go with 16 through 30. He's already doing his transformation, so he gets a little bit tougher. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll keep it that way. So as everything, you know, goes through this transitional period for global players, where everybody's waiting for the 5-year anniversary, and everybody's waiting for the new content, and everybody's hyped for all the new stuff coming even after the 5-year anniversary, like transforming Kefla, like transforming Gotenks, transforming Super Boo. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for that Kefla. You know, it'd be a nice little addition, but I'm also kind of waiting for that world tournament that's going to hit for global so that we can get Demon King Piccolo, because I did like the original Dragon Ball, and I did like Demon King Piccolo, so I think that'll be a nice addition. But when it comes to world tournament, I just don't like the grind. It is so boring, so tedious. It's not as bad as it used to be, trust me. I mean, back in the day, when World Tournament first made its, you know, debut, you actually had to grind out 100 wins just to get an SSR ticket. And I never did do the grind for 100 wins, but I did do the grind when they reduced it to 80 wins, and I did it all in one night. It was like about 24 hours left, and I stayed up all night till I grinded those 80 wins just so I could get that guaranteed SSR ticket. Yeah, it's crazy how much Dokkan has grown, but you know, there it is, guys. Sorry if I rambled too much. But yeah, those were the first 15 levels. You know, I'll come back to the next 15, 16 through 30. So this has been Dargan. This was my Dokkan battle for the EZA INT Trunks. Got some other guys got his medals. I'll see you on the next video.